Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you're crashing your truck. I'm MoD. I've got a guest with me today. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hi, I'm 4040.
Is that it? You don't want to say anything else? Like, hi, I'm 4040. You may know me from such videos as Kerbal Space Program.
I'm usually the idiot convincing MoD here to crash his space rockets and Kerbal.
Usually, and succeeds at convincing me. Anyway, before we get going any further, so we're currently stuck in Paris. I say stuck. We finally uninstalled the oversized trailers mod. We've uninstalled the snow mod. And if you want to know how to install and install mods, I put up a video earlier today explaining how to do that, guys. So go watch that if you're interested. Go on.
Yeah, it's really simple. I watched it this morning.
Even you understood it. Wow.
Yeah, I don't even play this.
I'm sorry, that's harsh of me.
I just watched it just to see how it compares to modding Kerbal or any of the other games we play.
No, it's easier than Kerbal, I think.
Oh yeah, the game designers have gone out their way to make this easy to mod. Now, there's one thing to say about this game: it is easy to mod.
I don't know about any other modifications. I mean, I hear there's full truck conversions and stuff like that, but if you can do physics and all the other jazz, then I'm sure you can increase the mods. You could do other mods in the same way.
I mean, most mods are made by the community, aren't they?
Yes.
Right.
In fact, the vast majority of them are. I know the map says to go left, but we're going to go right, because there's some grey road over there I wanted to turn yellow.
Exploring!
Yes, you don't know, do you, 4040, but basically yellow road means we've driven on it before, grey road means we haven't.
Oh, right, okay. Fair enough.
I think it may be indicating the wrong way there. No, wait, no. I got it right. There we go.
Oh, you're indicating right.
No, it's just roundabouts in Europe are weird. Mostly I want to just drive past that question mark though, getting back to the exploring point. I want to go past the question mark and... oh! No, we haven't gone past the question mark. Never mind.
Loop around.
Oh, now we get a red light. Fantastic.
Oops.
Well, a penalty for a red light.
That reminds me of what we were just talking about, in fact. I was thinking of making a little drinking game.
Oh god. Really?
Yeah, have a drink every time you get a penalty or crash.
Let's, that'd be an interesting game, I suppose.
Be shit-faced in 30 seconds.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks. Go forward, Stildy. Come on. Say 4040. How's it going? How are you doing?
I'm alright. Just uploaded the latest Kerbal Space Program PvP episode, so...
Oh yeah, new series. I'm in that. Tell us more about it. I'll be honest, guys. 4040 was originally invited to just talk shit, but I said, you know what? Talk about your channel a bit, 4040. Give yourself a bit of exposure while you're here. So go on, 4040. Off you go.
Okay. Well, the Kerbal Space Program, which
and your time's up. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Kerbal Space Program. It's PvP. Kerbal Space Program, if those don't know, it's a space simulation where it's about as accurate as you can get, and you've got a big box of parts like a Lego set, and you make rockets and just try to make them fly. And I was doing this one day, went, hold a minute, I can make rockets and things that can fire from rockets or spaceships, which means you can fire at other rockets. And hold on a minute. And the idea grew that, well, if we had somebody else and we passed the game save file to another player, it would be an asynchronous kind of game. And we can fire rockets at each other, and we can make a PvP match out of it. And that's what my Series 1 of the series was. It was myself and Nightshade. Series 2 is we added a third player, Mr. MoD.
Hi.
Who apparently is playing a neutral third party who's not interested in any PvP whatsoever. Lol.
Makes it interesting, doesn't it? You know, neutral third party. You know, like they...
Oh,
shit!
Whoa! Screw you, Mr. White Van Man.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere. And then he's made Matilda stall. Matilda's not happy
she's
about
still
that.
broken.
Yeah. You want to see how broken? Ready? Ready? Go.
Wow! 45%!
Nice to know Skype's working loud and clear for once.
Oh, that white van is a dick. The AI in this are derpy. Is there a mod to make the AI less shitty?
I can look into it. I mean, I've got a mod that makes the AI vehicles have realistic badges. I mean, I think that's a Mercedes Sprinter now as opposed to a Majestic Spronter. But I'm sure there's one out there worth looking into. We've only got the 3 mods active at the moment, which is the realistic physics. He's going to fucking be a dick, isn't he? Yep. To be fair, I am cutting him up significantly.
No, he's still a dick. No, I just wondered, because the traffic is rather derpy, and if anything in this game, it's the one thing I hear the most complained about is how stupid the traffic is. So
you're going, as opposed to watching a video, you're actually going to see firsthand in the middle of a recording how derpy it can be.
I know, right?
That's going to be crazy. So anyway, back to the PvP series. We've got Cryox Industries, which is yourself.
Yep.
Nightshade, which is run rather imaginatively by Nightshade, and Tuxedo Industries, which is run by me. And I'm a neutral third party, and you two have a history of being at each other's throats.
Well, yeah, there's quite a nice little bit of backstory. Shock of horrors. We actually do roleplay. And
there's nothing wrong with a bit of backstory to make things interesting. So carry on.
So the themes between, the different corporations are themed. Yours is a exploration,
research and development.
Research.
I'm not overly fussed about the exploration, but the research and development is what interests me.
Yep. So you're a research and development. So you're testing out new stuff. Nightshade Industries is kind of got a reputation of being this rogue mining company that doesn't mind accidentally drilling into other people's ships and blowing them up, and then blaming it on equipment.
Accidentally on purpose?
Yeah, and Cryox Industries, until recently, was being contracted by the Northern Coalition, which are the government, to defend the airspace from Nightshade Industries, because Nightshade Industries started trying to blow up lots of neutral vessels and yeah, being very dodgy. So the story's built from there, where we ended up at each other's throats. Then there was a big solar storm, and we ended up having to clear space.
Which is a convenient excuse for me to join in, right?
Yes. So anything we didn't get down was destroyed. And so that's the end of Series 1. And Series 2 is space is clear. We've been given the go-ahead by the Northern Coalition, or the NC, to go up in space, and this is where yourself has joined in.
Oh shit.
Oh!
So there's no lorry there pulling out on me.
Nicely managed.
I'm getting used to this, didn't you know? Although 70 I'm about to turn.
Oh!
Shit, tank slapper! Trailer's damaged, no! Anyway, carry on.
So yeah, we've got series we're going to be shooting the crap out of each other, building lots of spaceships. We each pass the file amongst each other, so we've got 2 weeks of developments on our own game save file. Then we literally cut and paste whatever we developed into the official save, and do what we want. It's a turn-based PvP thing, so I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. There's going to be lots of derping, there's going to be lots of explosions, and lots of things aren't going to work properly. So I'm hoping it's going to be lots of fun for everybody involved.
Should be all about the good times, sir. All about the good times.
Yeah. Beyond that, my Remember Me series, which is a Let's Play, is carrying on okay. I think we're getting near the end of that series. So if anybody out there fancies a bit of a binge watch of Remember Me, it's got a really solid story. It's a pretty decent thing to watch, story-wise. I mean, I was watching other people's Let's Plays of it. That encouraged me to get it for myself, stop watching other people's Let's Plays, and experience the story for myself.
And on that note, actually, I can recommend it. Oh shit, train.
Get it! Get that train! Go on, smack into it!
No.
Oh,
no.
Spoiler sport.
This is episode 70. It means that's been 60 episodes now since we hit that train.
Since you discovered trains?
So yeah, since I discovered trains. It's been a long time, Mr. 4040. It's been a long time, and long may it stay that way. I'm never going to live that down.
Nope. Although you have done a few other more impressive ones where you end up in a massive hole.
Those are fun. Yeah, what else is there apart from your Remember Me series that you have regularly? I mean, actually, let's stick on Remember Me for a bit, because you stopped that for a few months, didn't you, because of YouTube? And then this YouTube apocalypse happened. Then the YouTube apocalypse happened, and suddenly, if anything, looking back, it's actually been a great boon to us as Let's Players, hasn't it? I mean, you've now got solid permission from Capcom to do your videos.
I do, except they seem to have gone back on this permission.
What? Really?
Yeah. Capcom have got no problem with me making any videos as long as I don't monetize them. So
Oh.
I don't. I just put them up there for my enjoyment and yours only, and not make any money off them. And they've, I reckon there was some kind of miscommunication because they'll have their customer relations team immediately jumped on the bandwagon when all this shit happened and went, yes, we're happy to make people's stuff. Anybody gets any strikes against their stuff, let us know. We'll drop them immediately. We're here to support the community. Great, wonderful. So I put my episodes back up and immediately get a strike against it. They don't act on it for 30 days, and then after the 30 days, they reinstate the strike. At which point I just went, you know what, I'm not making any money off it. I don't care if it's got third-party content on it. They can make zero amount of money from my zero adverts, because that's basically what they're trying to claim. So I went, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to put them up live. I enjoyed the series. I can't be bothered with the bullshit. Turn the monetization off and let them claim 0% of my earnings, because I'm making no earnings off it anyway.
That's understandable.
So yeah, since then, not had much of a problem. I'm trying to be careful with what I put up and how I put things up. There's a few little tweaks that you can do, but I'm not trying to evade the law. I'm not claiming. They've said they don't want monetizing, so I'm not monetizing. But the content ID system, that's an automatic strike system, is bugged to hell, and sometimes you do need to tweak things or try and talk over cutscenes a bit, or move your camera angles around when things are happening, just so that that automated bot doesn't grab you and go, oi, this is somebody else's content, and because it's got 30 seconds of somebody else's content in,
Oi! Oi! Oi!
damn you,
Sorry.
drivers!
You did just catch that, didn't you? I know you were in a bit of a flow of your talking then, but fucking bastard, cut us up!
Quick, cut him up.
Trying! Got
Yep,
no
head
power!
asleep.
Anyway, sorry, carry on. I didn't want for this episode to be a YouTube or Google rant again, but considering you were particularly hit hard by this, and actually not changing subject, but stepping sideways, we're going to be having the Great Sweep in January, aren't we? And I am led to believe it's supposed to be happening at some point, but we're coming up to the 25th, and there's been no sign of this great big sweep where the YouTube has scanned all of our videos.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Maybe they're only going to scan all those guys who are on networks.
I've had nothing. I've actually been checking my copyright notices daily. I never had nothing.
Yeah. But this isn't a content ID rescan. This is a monetization rescan. So it's not. I'm not sure how they do that. They might do that behind the scenes and not tell you they're doing it until they go, no, please provide evidence that you have rights to this video to monetize it. At which point, it does go off to somebody who actually reads it. At that point, it's not a bot. But as far as I am aware of, by watching other people's videos and reading up media and stuff to do on it, so it's second-hand information, so it might not be 100% correct. They're paid to scan one every 30 seconds or something.
Ouch. That's quick.
Yeah, they're paid by scan, and if they take too long looking at the evidence that you provide, or if that evidence is not direct enough for them to check it very, very quickly, they will just automatically deny it. So with things like Kerbal Space Program, I've had a couple of my episodes where I've just not been able to claim on it because I've sent them the link to the website on Kerbal Space Program where it says you have permission, and apparently the developers and game creators themselves saying that I have permission apparently isn't not enough permission enough. So
fuck YouTube.
yeah, I mean, a classic example was Scott Manley, who I know you don't agree with that much, but he is quite informative on a few things. He had a actual written contract with a new game, which is a space type game. Something to do with Mars. You get to put landers on Mars.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I've read about that in PC Gamer. It looks alright, but I don't think it's got enough content beyond drive a rover around real slowly.
It doesn't, but because he had the alpha key, he had a written contract with them where within that contract, as long as he kept to certain things and didn't do certain other things, he would be allowed to monetize it. And YouTube came back and said, no, it's not enough evidence. At which point, lawyers got involved, and the lawyers carefully highlighted the parts of the contract which said he had specific permission, sent it back in, and he got another message back saying, this is too long, we can't be bothered to read it, so denied.
What?
Yeah, so...
This has only come about because there's really no alternative to YouTube.
I mean,
Vimeo's got limited upload capacity, especially in terms of HD. Dailymotion is Dailymotion. There's not really much else.
The only other real option is Twitch, I guess, but I'm waiting for Twitch to get hit by copyright notices and stuff for music and things, but then again, it's a big change to go from having stuff that you can record, you can edit, you can take out the really rubbish bits, you can take out the stuff where you say and and ah, and which I do a lot. I do edit my episodes quite a lot, so I don't sound like the derpiest person ever.
That must take a lot of effort.
Yeah, and then and then put it up live. Whereas Twitch, it just goes live, and you've got to really be on your ball game to be able to put up stuff that people are going to watch for Twitch. You've got to be pretty decent. You basically go from being an editor to a presenter.
This is true. I suppose a lot of it could come from having prior YouTube experience, which you're getting. You're getting there. I mean,
I'll get there.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep, I'll agree.
look at Kerbal. How much of that do I edit out? Apart from when I say we're going to cut from this and we're going to come back here, I don't really cut that much. But I think you could have a decent Twitch career, but that's a subject for later. Let's continue on with other series you have in your channel.
Okay, so as well as Remember Me, we do Teen Tuxedos ourselves. We have got our own Minecraft organised events that I make a habit of recording, and the last one, which will be coming up at some point soonish, would be the rescue of your good self from your apparent being sucked into the end, whether you wanted to or not.
I placed down the last Ender Pearl, sorry, the last Eye of Ender, and then the portal lit up, and I was holding shift, but I was holding shift on the wrong side of the end block, I think. The end portal block, and I just happened to be too close to the portal. Bump, in I go. And I could have soloed the dragon. I want to say this much now. I could have soloed the dragon, but I didn't want to because it was the only dragon on the server. I can't just reset the dragon. It will just, that's it. It's still dead.
Yeah. Well,
so I didn't want to hog it. I honestly didn't want to hog it. I mean, if it was my own single player world, or if we could get multiple dragons, then by all means I'd have just nailed it and got back out. But nah, luckily I went in prepared. So while you lot were coming up to the strongholds to rescue me, I was just like knocking out all the towers, whittling the health down a bit, trying not to kill it before you lot came in. And I'm looking forward to seeing it from someone else's point of view. I mean, you've recorded it, Squirrel recorded it, but it hasn't gone live yet, I don't think.
I recorded it, but well, I had the new texture pack that looks amazing, but all black mobs, so we're talking spiders and endermen, glow with a weird ethereal light. I'm not sure if it's a glitch or not, but it means I can see spiders and endermen from miles away. They glow like torches.
That's cool, actually.
Yeah, it might be a glitch. It looks a bit glitchy, but hey, it looks fun. So it's a bit psychedelic. The dragon is properly, like, because the dragon's black as well, is properly lit up and glowing, and it definitely looks like a bug. It doesn't look like it's a skin, but it still looks cool.
Well, considering the rest of the end is incredibly dark and everything, I would say just roll with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I assume you did, because we're sat here now a week or two later having a laugh about it. With regards to your Minecraft stuff, sorry to butt in yet again, but you haven't done much in the way of solo stuff yet, have you?
I haven't done much of the solo stuff, mainly because I've been working on my, to coin a phrase, mega build.
Mainly because also it's not characterless.
I've got, and I want to make a series of mega builds where I build something awesome and then record it and show people around it. I was thinking of showing off the cathedral, I want to do the castle, I want to do Squirrel's treehouse, and if anybody else has got anything really cool on the servers they want to show off, then I'll have a look around. But I don't want to spoil it by taking stuff of it while it's still in development, kind of looking a bit scruffy, or just dirt blocks everywhere for scaffolding, or...
That's a fair point. We're coming to the end of the trip. Let's change off from Minecraft now. What else do you do? I know you got some serious Sam when we play that.
Yes, we've got Serious Sam again. This is a Team Tuxedo's collaborative effort. We've got Serious Sam. So I try and put an episode up every week of Serious Sam and Kerbal and Remember Me. Every other day is an episode, so I've got the time to be doing real life stuff because busy person and all. I've got lots of things to have to do. Beyond that, I've got some plans for the future. I recently managed to get my hands on Saints Row relatively cheaply. Saints Row 4, in fact. So I was thinking of perhaps with Warlock or DF doing cooperative play, Saints Row, just having a laugh, because that game is an absolute riot. It's amazing. I love games that just look at themselves and go, we're not going to take each other seriously. We don't care. Even the main characters go, this doesn't make any sense. Why the hell am I doing this?
Really?
So yeah, it's great. If it's a video game about a simulation that you've got to break, so you quite literally want to force bugs and glitches to be able to break the simulation.
Bloody hell, it sounds like Watson's ideal game.
Yeah, it is funny as hell. You can properly you can call in just silly OP stuff and the game rewards you for it. It's just funny. It's a riot. On top of that, I mean, I've got Daisy. I play with Nightshades at the moment. We're struggling to find time to do that with the Kerbal PvP series because Nightshade is a bit new to Kerbal. He's not a veteran like yourself is, or well, we've been playing it for a year or so now.
I suppose, yeah.
And he's in relative terms, he's only just picked it up. So, but it's on the cards if you feel like it. I've got my Game Dev Tycoon, which is my infrequent, every now and again when I feel like it.
And it's very funny.
Yep. And other than that, Guns of Icarus is something that Team Tuxedos have to do.
You, Game Dev Tycoon, you are an arsehole.
What did I do?
I know I ranted at you over Skype about this, but for everybody at home wondering why I didn't put much out in December, part of it was having a little break because of the apocalypse. Another part of it was because I was going to do some Game Dev Tycoon, but then and that's because I watched 4040's videos. I spent about 7 hours playing it, realised at the end of it that not only this is when I went bankrupt after 7 hours, I realised 2 things. I didn't record and I didn't save.
Oh, really?
So it's your fault I wasted a day. That was my only day of being not ill in December.
Oh, it's a good game. Can you really count it as being a wasted day?
I went bankrupt. I tried to make a new console and it went, no, stop developing. Oh, but I have the money. No, you don't, because we just took it all from you. What? Where did it go? Oh shit, bye-bye.
Damn.
I hadn't even got to the the bigger set of offices yet. I was still on the first offices, not the one in the garage. Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh no, wait! I was making an MMO. Of course, I was in the final office.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So,
any final words, 4040?
Good times, good times. Final words are thank you very much for letting me sit in the cab with you while you were driving Matilda around. I'm disappointed by the lack of crashes, though.
I was behaving. So is Matilda.
Although she's very broken, I feel sorry for her. You've got to fix her at some point soon.
Well, good work. Why was it not an excellent? Oh, because we had a slight ding on the trailer. But £7,000, we might be able to repair her a little bit.
Well, aren't you in your overdraft at the moment anyway?
Yeah, a little bit. Let's go find somewhere to repair. Oh, it's a secure traffic.
Why aren't your drivers making any money?
They are. They made it all last episode. It takes them about an hour per trip. I'm half tempted to take out another loan to get another driver in. But that means yet another loan.
Yeah, and more loan repayments.
I can live with the repayments because I'll have that extra driver will be making extra money. But so, let's have a look at the services. Go on.
It's actually broken on her. So
everything by the look of it.
Chassis and so well, hold a minute. As the chassis is broken, how much? What does that do? Because she keeps stalling, but the engine's fine. So is that the reason why she keeps stalling? Because the chassis is bust?
It doesn't actually register damage per part as such. It just sees it as the truck is broken. It tries to assign it to different areas, but at the end of the day, I mean, it still sees it as 45% wrecked. Just because the cabin, just because the chassis is 45%. I mean, the cabin's not that wrecked. So what does that mean? I shouldn't be able to use my mirrors, and maybe the radio would be broken. I don't know, or maybe the steering column's a bit broken.
Sure, sure.
The engine and the transmission are fixed. They were fixed before this episode. They took a little bit of damage because of wear and tear, but they're fixed again. And so they shouldn't be stalling and whatnot, unless of course it's an electrical issue, which wouldn't be chassis. The chassis would be just grinding of not gears, grinding of axles and all that, and maybe braking, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep.
Let's actually have a look at the bank before we wrap up for this episode. We're actually doing good for time. I said to be doing this for about half an hour. We're 25 minutes in. We've got 5 loans on the go. We can borrow 1,200.
Is there anything really quick you could do?
For 5 minutes? Not really. I can read these emails. One's just to say, you're overdrawn. You've paid your overdraft. Fuck off.
Okay.
What are we doing? Bank. Oh, yes. Well, we're looking at whether it's worth taking out another loan or not. The answer to which is probably no.
Probably not.
Like I say, we could borrow £80,000, buy another truck, stick a driver in it, but then that bumps us up to £12,000 a day repayments, and I don't think the drivers will make that extra amount per day unless I stop crashing.
If they can make that much money, then it's worth it. But if they can't, then it's definitely not worth it.
I think my next aim for the next few episodes is to aim to just repay a couple of loans, or maybe I could take out one big loan, pay off 2 smaller loans, and then the repayments actually will work out better.
Will they?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
2,300 for that one, and 1,100 for that one. So if I repay the top one, yes.
Yep. That makes sense.
And then repay that one. So I've got rid of basically £1,000 a day. I'm now only paying £9,000 a day. Boom! Mod is good.
Good moves. Like it.
And after all that, I am actually up a little bit money.
Hey.
And I can't borrow any more money, but than 12,000.
Oh, so it limits you. That's interesting.
I'm limited to I think it's about £500,000 at any one go. But that's pretty much what I think I'm going to do for the next few episodes. Finally get rid of the loans.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. If you don't, I mean, now you don't have any mods to screw you up. Hopefully that you won't make any disastrous runs where you don't make any money, right?
Well, touch wood. All I have to do is not crash Matilda. Easy said and done.
But will blitzing a couple of short distance missions net you more money than one long mission?
Well, at the end of it, you want to be looking at the biggest indicator of that is the price per mile. You got 2 figures here. The amount you make per job, and the one underneath is how much you're being paid per mile you go. So if I click on Bristol, this one here, £50 per mile. That's all right. It's only 26,000, but actually, it's a hell of a trip. Shit. Oh wait.
But they're paying you a high amount of money for a long distance, so you will make a lot of money.
And it's only 8 tons worth of digger. Well, I know what I'm doing next episode, guys.
So that won't go away. Once you stop it, the game is literally paused.
I could actually activate the job now, go to it, so we don't make sure we don't lose it for next time. That's going to be Thursday's episode. We'll do that before we go any further.
Oh, cool. Oh, there you go.
Although the only problem we're going to have is sleep and the truck breaking down en route, which won't happen too much, hopefully.
Hopefully not.
It's the last thing we do. It's the last thing we're going to do, and then we'll wrap it up for the episode.
Cool. Well, it's nice to see Matilda back in a regal black again.
Yes, I was just about to say, it's nice to see Matilda back in black, isn't it?
I like the Christmas colours and the decals are very pretty, but it's just nice to see her back. I mean, are you planning on doing any further modifications for her? You know, put some nice rims on her, or change any of the bodywork, or?
Well, actually, it's funny you mentioned the wheels, because Sir Saffington, otherwise known as Molecular Shadow in the comments, he has asked if it's worth changing the standard wheels for new ones, and I said okay. If you get a few thumbs up, then I'll do it, and it's on quite a few at the moment. So people want me to buy new rims for Matilda.
Sure. I mean,
not that you ever see them, but
will it help with performance or anything, or is it just a visual?
It's just visual.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. We want Matilda looking her best, of course.
Oh, she's black and black. I'm happy. She's not pink anymore. That's the important part. Lock of war.
That was revoltingly pink. Funny, but revolting. Screenshot.
Come on. Engine stalled. Tick tock, tick tock. In we go. And actually, maybe that should be the screenshot for the episode. Oh, that's quite a nice
Matilda's
angle.
butt.
Yeah. It's not often we get to see Matilda without the trailer. Oh,
Yeah,
for
true
some
that.
reason it's taken 2 screenshots. Anyway, we want that one. Going to Milano.
It's a long trip, that is.
Yes.
I bet that's going to get annoying. Be a new drinking game every time she stalls.
Well, considering most of the audience for this is 18 and above, we're talking a good 70% of the audience is old enough to drink in most countries. So, okay, if you want to do that for next episode, guys, get yourselves whatever tipple you want to be, whether it be shots or lager. I recommend lagers, personally. I'm a lager drinker. Don't know about you 40-40, but I do like my lagers. Especially pale ales. Pale ales are nice, but anytime we stall Matilda, drink! That's the drinking game for next episode.
Yep.
But make sure you're not driving afterwards, drink responsibly and all that other jazz.
Yep. And if
Attach
you're under the age of 18, don't do it, guys. It's not wise, not unless you've got your parents' permission and you're in their house.
and all the other jazz. Anyway, that's it for this episode, I think, Mr. 4040.
Aye.
Thank you very much for being a part of this episode. It's been fun having you on the ride.
You're very welcome.
If anybody's interested in checking out 4040's videos, I'm in some of them, believe it or not. Hey!
Yeah,
So,
this as well.
yes, so go check out 4040's channel. You might catch a glimpse of me, you might not, but he's got some good content. His link, his video will be, his channel, I'll get the right one eventually, will be in the description below, so click on the description and
Shameless
have a
plug.
read on there. Shameless plug, yes. Have a look in there for 4040's channel, it will be there. Go give him some love. I've been Mod.
I've been 4040.
The engine stalled, that's been Matilda for you.
And let's
That's
just
the
go,
count.
and I'm broken.
And that doesn't count as a drinking game either. Dream big and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye, guys.